Okay, so now we got the benefit and we got the complete, concise call to action. So what is the next step? The next step is kind of giving a reinforcement that they're making a good decision by clicking that link. So you're just going to reinforce the call to action with a strong, compelling reason, or just, you kind of elaborate a little bit more on the benefit. So right now we have, would you like to learn how to make, $705 in 1 hour with one email? If so, then simply click on this link. It's short to the point that we start getting people to click on the link. Then all you're going to basically be like is, just to add a personal, kind of a personal statement. What I like to do is to really add, some life experiences. It gives me a chance to really bond to my list and to really take it out from just trying to sell to them. Even in a way like this where it doesn't really feel like selling, but it gives me a chance to get them to know me a little bit better. And the more you can personalize your business, ultimately the more successful you're going to be. So what I like to say is, would you like to learn how to make $705 in 1 hour with one email? If so, then simply click this link. Then it's the link that says, then I just try to do a real life experience. I remember back when I started in internet marketing, or actually it's an email product. So let's get specific. I remember back when I started trying to make money off of emails, and I just failed miserably. So what I do here, I had the benefit, I had the strong compelling call to action, because what a lot of people are going to do, they're just going to skim over this really quick and just click the link. But then what happens is, for those people who want to read and want to get a little bit more information, you just kind of back up. It doesn't have to, see, that's the thing a lot of people don't realize. They think, you have to try to study, use all these hidden commands and all these, NLP and all these fancy, trickery whenever it comes to email. And it's really simply not true. Some of the best emails you can do is just simply just talk to somebody like you would your best friend. Don't try to be salesy. Don't try to really even think of, what is proper copywriting. And even if it sucks, that adds the essence of believability. And that believability is always going to increase your conversions. It sounds like a real person talking. It doesn't sound like a fancy, hyped up pitch from an infomercial. So even, there's a million and one ways. I know the copywriters watching this email is going to be like, no, you could say this better, you could say that better. Yes, you could reword this a million different times. But I'm just showing you, this is an email that's taken 10 seconds to write, and it's ultimately always going to get a very high response rate. I'm not really thinking about, fancy copywriting. I'm not thinking about proper structuring of different things. I'm just honestly thinking about, here's a benefit. You're going to take it whether you want to take it or not. Or if you want to take it or not, I'm not going to force you to click on this link. I'm not going to try to persuade you. You're not going to, go broke if you don't click on it. Here's just something that's going to benefit you. And then, I know and basically just say, I know from personal experience that this works because I've already bought it. And so you can even say that. It says, I remember back in the day when I started trying to make money off of emails, and I just failed miserably. No matter what I would send, no one would buy until the day it clicked and I saw the magic happen. The result was $705 within the first hour. I'm going to show you exactly how to get the same results. And this is a long email that I would write. And then what you could do is always reinforce it again with another email. But basically, let's say if this wasn't your product, if this was just an affiliate product, what would you do? This is what I would honestly just suggest doing is, basically put in your benefit. What is the benefit of that product? What is the product headline state? You're going to give them a link to follow. And then what I would honestly suggest doing is buying the product. And what you're going to do is, you're going to say, I know from personal experience that this product is amazing simply because I just bought it. It simply or it flat out blew my mind. So if you want to start, if you want to make some cash with emails, this product is a must-see. So let's say if you were an affiliate for something, basically you're going to give a strong benefit. How would you like to learn how to make whatever it is, or how would you like to increase your Twitter following, or how would you like to get cheap PPC, or how would you like to dominate CPA, or how would you like to uncover the hidden mysteries of whatever the secret benefit is? So it always starts off with a benefit. It always starts off with a complete call to action. What you're going to do is then add, or you're going to reinforce that call to action. If it's your own product, say, simply say, hey, back whenever I was in your position, I know what it's like being in that position, and this is what this product has allowed me to do. It's all about, relating to them on a personal level. And even on here, like on an affiliate, let's see if you're doing an affiliate offer, basically be like, I know from personal experience that this product is amazing simply because I just bought it. It flat out blew my mind. So if you want to make cash with emails, this product is a must see. Then, again, reinforce the email. So check it out. Check it out. And let me know what you think. Again, you're asking them for feedback, response. You're asking them like they've already, basically they're already going to go check it out. You're going to be like, hey, whenever you go check it out, whenever you go buy the product, just simply, reply back. Let me know what you think. So again, this is a very subconscious technique that gets people to already put them in a state of, people are expecting them to do something. It's just kind of like, a simple way of adding peer pressure. And believe me, it sounds simple, cheesy, and whatever, but it works. So this would probably be a good start to start crafting some of your emails as of right now. What you're going to want to do is, again, what is the 2 questions you're supposed to ask? What is the benefit? How is this going to make a difference to the people buying it? And what is the desired result? And that's to simply click on the link. So you're going to basically just state the benefit in a question format. Would you like to, or learn how to make, or how? You say, how would you like? There's only so many different ways of asking the questions. So, how would you like to learn how to make $705 in 1 hour with 1 email? If they're interested, they're going to continue. If they're interested, they're going to click on the link. And whenever they click on the link, they're already telling you they're interested, so that they have an increased chance of buying, which is going to increase your conversions. If they're not interested, they're simply going to get out of the email. You're qualifying within the first sentence. That way you don't have people reading emails that simply shouldn't be reading them, or it's not going to benefit them. And then just, all you have to do from that point on is to reinforce the call to action. Give a couple of more benefits. You can say, another good technique you can do is basically see like the top 5 things I learned from the product when I bought it is, then you just label, list a couple of bullet points. Bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3, and just list 5 different things. And guess what? I mean, yes, you should probably buy all the products. You never want to go out there and lie to your subscriber list, because that's not a good way to start a relationship. But guess what else has bullet points on it that you can probably, if you're in a rush, get some bullet points to write your emails. Well, that's the sales page. So if you're doing an affiliate offer, this is a great way. It kind of acts as kind of like the kind of mini review. So let them, the copywriters who's already did the hard work crafting the copy, just use it to your advantage. So you can kind of do like a mini review. The top 5 things I learned from the product when I bought it is, then give a couple of bullet points which you can get from the sales page. Another thing that you can do is, kind of do what's going to make it very believable, and increase again just that credibility is you gave them a good strong to action. You can even throw, they're going to have some doubts, and you can say, the only thing that I didn't agree with is, and then state something you didn't agree with if there's something in there that you didn't agree with. But you can say, but the rest of the information was priceless. And again, so what are you doing? You're just adding that believability. You're keeping it short to the point. And honestly, you don't ever really want to send any emails that where you're making people scroll. And I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But if the more that they scroll, the lower your conversion rates are going to become. So that's it for this video. Go ahead and start, writing some different reinforcements to your call to action that you wrote in the last video. So you got the benefit, you got the call to action, and now you need to reinforce that call to action. You need just a couple lines. Don't make it too long, but you need a couple of lines that's just gonna kind of push them over the edge if they haven't thought about clicking. And most of the time, it's just there for that few, about 10% of the people reading your email, because most people are just gonna read the strong benefit and just simply click on the link, especially when you start training them how to click on the links like we're going to show you in a little bit. So that's it for this video. As soon as you're ready, go on to the next one. Okay, we have a complete email now, but we still need to get the click. We still need to get people to open up the email, and you do that by writing the subject line. So I'm going to go over a couple of subject line techniques to try to increase the open rate. And basically with the subject line, try to think of a way that, like, if you're just going to email your mom really quick, or if you're going to email your wife or your spouse or your best friend, how would you do it? Make it look natural. Again, you're trying to portray the image that this, you're a best friend with them. All you're trying to do is make best friends with these people, and the selling is going to take care of itself. So don't try to make it look like a hyped up, over exaggerated headline or subject line. Just try to make it appear natural. So a couple of things that you can do is, just be like, hey. That's it. Just hey. Imagine if you were going to send, an email to your best friend. Most time you just be like, hey, or hey, let's just say this guy's name was John, but hey, John. Another thing you can do is the reply technique, which you've seen a lot, which is just, basically add the reply and then hey. And again, the ellipsis, which kind of draws people to where this is an incomplete phrase. They need to continue reading until they get a solid punctuation. But again, the reply, basically tells the person, hey, did I send something to them? They're replying back. It's just a very subtle way to where you can most of the time get a curiosity build, because they're going to be like, reply, what did I send them? It seems a little bit more relevant because it has the reply back. If you're doing a free PDF or a free offer, you can basically be like, hey, John. And you don't have to do a bunch of fancy capitalizations and exclamation points and all this hype. Just try to make it appear natural. Basically be like, hey, John, here's a free PDF. So it's simple, to the point. It's not supposed to sound hypey. So reply, hey, John, here's a free PDF. And then what you want to do is basically be like, inside. Or you can put inside in brackets. You can put enclosed. You can put here's an awesome free PDF enclosed. So basically, you're just wanting to make it appear natural, like it's just, sent, or they're basically receiving an email from one of their best friends. It's a very subconscious thing that, a lot of people keep asking me, does this really make a difference? And I'm like, yes, it really makes a difference. You can, not put the reply. You could put a reply. It's all about making it appear natural. Or you can just basically be like, yo, John, here a free PDF or you can put even here's your free PDF. Again, you're giving ownership to the person. So it'd be, yo, John, here's your free PDF. And then you're putting in brackets enclosed or inside. Again, implying that there's something inside. They need to get inside to the email to see what is going on. And that's another subtle way. Here's a free PDF, but it's inside. You're going to have to click on it to see what's going on. You can say, here's your free PDF. Download link enclosed. Letting them know that, hey, okay, there's a link inside that they're going to have to click to get a free PDF, their free PDF. And then what you can do is then have that link go to basically an opt-in form where it says, here's your free PDF, just put in your name and email. Then that's just another way to kind of lead people to different offers and really getting them on a multiple variety of different lists. You can basically be like, here's your PDF. If it's not a free, you can do a $1 report. It could be here's your PDF, download link and close. And then that could send them to a report where they can get, maybe pay $1 for going through a dollar report. So it's a good way to, again, get those newsletter subscribers onto the paid subscriber list. But again, it's not about, being all, discover 7 amazing secrets with a bunch of hype. Download links now. So you're not putting all the quotations, you're not putting all the exclamations, because a lot of time this is going to get picked up as spam anyway, so it's not going to get through. But look, that just looks like a cheesy, hyped up sales email versus just getting something that says, hey, here's a cool report for you about email marketing. Then you can put, again, something to draw them, want them, something that's going to make them want to get on inside. So, look inside. Or, here's a cool report. Here's a cool report for you. Check it out. So again, it's just about making the subject line appear natural, and then that's what's going to get the clicks. You're not going to get a clicks adding a bunch of, exclamation points trying to, quote unquote, draw attention to your subject line. Exclusive, free report, which a lot of people like doing, because look at that looks like spam. Would you open that? No, most of the time it's going to go to your spam folder anyways. So again, what you're going to do now that you have a pretty good email set up, go ahead and start working out your different subject lines. Try to find one, get a couple of varieties, because again, whenever you are crafting your campaigns, start thinking about, start making them 3 to 4 5 different emails at a time, and don't just have every one of them be an offer. Again, try to give away a lot of content. For every basically one sales message that you send them, make sure you're sending them at least 3 emails that build content, that have something of value, giving them away a tip or something. And that way, again, just keeping that top of mind awareness, where you're just not out there being put in the same class as all the other people, just trying to get something out of them. But if you focus on building that relationship with them, they're going to be grateful. I mean, this has been proven time and time again that if you're out there providing extreme value, giving a lot to people, people are actually grateful and want to buy from you just to show their appreciation. So that's it for this video. Whenever you're ready, go on to the next one. Okay, now we're starting to get a pretty good email going. Everything, it's short, it's brief, it's simple, and because of that, we're going to start seeing a high conversions. Everything in here is said because it needs to be said. It's there to increase the conversion rate, but there's not a lot of fluff and not a lot of hype. So it's ultimately going to do nothing but increase your conversions. So again, we have the benefit written in a question format, to really ask the person, or you're really in a way subconsciously telling them what you want them to know. But it's just, one thing is just being asked something versus being told something. When you're told something, you're kind of put up a guard. You automatically put up a defense. But whenever you just ask your opinion, it really just lets those barriers just subside, and it really allows you to open up and really receive the rest of the message. So you got your benefit. How would you like to learn how to make $705 in 1 hour with one email? If so, then simply click the link. It's very short, to the point, but it's a very strong, compelling reason to click the link, because again, we're not trying to sell in the email. We're just trying to get them to go to the landing page, or to the sales page, or to the offer, the blog, whatever it is that's designed to convert. And then now we're reinforcing that call to action. If you ever wonder what it would be like to send out one email and make more than you did working all week at your job, then check out the link above. Again, just reinstating that. And there is a formula in traditional copywriting that basically tells you to really play off the problems of the people, the problems of the reader. Try to find out what's wrong, the pain that the reader might be going through, and kind of dig the knife in and twist it a little bit. And it's sad to say, but those techniques really, really, really work. So here's a very subtle way. You're saying, how would you like this benefit? Here's the link. But then you're kind of really hitting it home. You're putting it in a way, reinforcing a call to action that says, hey, regardless of whether you think you need it or not, you might actually need this without you really thinking that you need it. Basically, if you ever wonder what it'd be like to send out one email, you can honestly just send out one email. You can make one click of a button and make more than you did working all week at your job. I mean, all week at your job, you've been slaving at your job when all you could have done is send out one email. So again, you're just kind of, reinforcing that there is a problem that they have, that they need a solution for, and then that's why it leads them back up to the benefit. It leads them back up to the link, which ultimately needs to be clicked, and then just leave it at that. Don't really make your emails any more longer than this. So this is basically kind of like the method to the madness. And if you notice what I'm doing here, even with all the ellipses at the end of the sentences, the ellipsis kind of tells the person it's an incomplete thought, an incomplete phrase, so they have to move on. It keeps things moving on. So even if you add a punctuation, add the 3 dots afterwards, it kind of moves them on to the next line. You want them to read it all. So again, how would you like to learn how to make make $705 in 1 hour with one email. You're not just ending with the question mark, you're kind of moving them on. That basically subconsciously draws the eyes where you need to finish that phrase. There's a human desire to where they have to finish what they began. If not, the curiosity starts to burn on the inside of them. So they have to finish. And basically it's a very subtle thing that you can add to your copy, especially with your emails, but it works. But this is, basically with your emails, this is all you need to do. The subscriber doesn't have to scroll down. They get everything they need in a really kind of a quick jab. The email or the link is above the fold, which is going to increase your conversion rates about 83%, because the more that you make somebody scroll, the lower your conversion rates are going to go. But basically this is the basic formula of the email demon method, that if you just follow this simple formula, you're going to start seeing a lot increase in conversions and a lot more response coming out of your list. So that's it for this video. When you're ready, go on to the next one. Okay, so now I'm going to show you another email technique that really works really good as far as getting a click through, and again, just building that relationship with your subscribers. This is more kind of a salesy email that, basically it's proven to convert. If you just follow this simple formula, you don't have to really do more than you're doing in this email format. But another one that's really good, just to add that personal quality to your marketing campaigns, and to really, it's good for getting a lot of traffic to an offer, or click-throughs to an offer, because it doesn't sound like a sales pitch at all. So let's go ahead and, get rid of that email. So basically we're starting off kind of fresh, like, hey, first name. And then one thing I like doing is, put it like you're just running out, or like you're just fixing to go on vacation. Something's just happening where you're about to leave the house, but you found something that you just wanted to share with them really quick, but you have to go. So you're spending time, you're really dedicating time just to make sure that they see this really quick before you jet out. So again, this kind of builds the credibility of like, wow, well, if they were busy and they spent the time to make sure that I see this, then chances are they're going to click through and go see what the heck you're talking about. So again, one thing I like doing a lot is, hey, first name. I was just about to step out to go have dinner with the wifey, Melissa. And I came across this. I was just about to step out to go have dinner with my wifey, Melissa. So I'm getting ready to go do something personal. I'm kind of inviting you in, kind of showing you a little bit more about my life, who I am. But at the same time, I found something so cool before I did this. I had to let you know. So I was just about to step out to go have dinner with my wifey, Melissa, and I came across this link. Then this is where you put the link. Let's just use Email Demon for an example. It's really cool if you are looking for a way to make money fast with emails. Enjoy. Be back later tonight. Okay, so here is another very strong, powerful email technique. Basically, you're out, you're basically on your way out. You took enough time to think about them, and again, just subconsciously, this really has an effect on people. Because as soon as I started doing emails like this, first of all, I'm building the relationship with my list. I'm getting more of a one-on-one connection. They're starting to find out, hey, my wife's name's Melissa. I basically, we were going going out to dinner, you can say, hey, I was just about to step out to go out to have dinner. I was just about to step out to go have dinner at Red Lobster with Melissa, and I came across this link. You're going to give them a link. It's really cool if you're looking for a way to make money fast with emails. Again, now you're adding a benefit. You're adding a reason for them to click, and then basically giving them a call to action. Then you're saying, hey, just enjoy. I'll be back later tonight. It's a very no pressure sales technique, but it works. It works very, very, very well. And you can basically be like on the subject line, hey, John, real quick about dinner. So, okay, hey, John, real quick about dinner. Hey, John, I was just about to step out to have dinner with my wifey, and I came across this link, email dinner. It's really cool if you're looking for a way to make money fast with emails. Enjoy, be back later tonight, your name. So, John Doe. Okay, but this is a technique. I don't know if you're really understanding the power of this technique. Does it feel like you're getting sold to? No. But in a way, it's building a relationship with your list, really getting your list on a personal level with you. And the more personal you can make the relationship with your list, the more money you're going to ultimately make in the long run. But at the same time, it gives them a strong call to action, but it's not really a spammy email. You're not feeling like you're getting sold to. You're just basically saying, hey, this guy's taking out, a few seconds out of his day. He's about to leave, just to make sure that I see this link. I'm going to click on the link. And it's really cool if you're looking for a way to make money fast with emails. And it's just a strong benefit. Or you could be like, it's really cool if you're looking for a way to increase your Twitter following, or whatever the benefit is, whatever the product is. It's a great way for affiliate products and affiliate offers. So that's another type of email subject that you can just start to play around with, and to really start crafting a very solid email campaign. Make some of the types of emails that we did before, the more salesy emails that, even though they're not really salesy, they're very strong. Those is what I would really use if I'm really trying to make, affiliate sales. I would use the emails like the ones before. This one I would use, especially if I'm, if there's another type of a affiliate offer, maybe it's a $1 offer, or maybe a free report, or just something I can use to build value and build credibility with my list, and just to give them something on my way out to have dinner with my wife. Again, just to building that reputation with my list. And then if you just focus on doing that, you're going to succeed and be a lot more successful in the long run. So that's it with this video. As soon as you're ready, go on to the next one. So here's a question that I get a lot of the time that I just really wanted to cover in this quick video. And it's really kind of, why do we do what we do? Why do we do the emails like we're doing them now? And what I mean by that is because a lot of people are saying, well, the emails are so short. How are you supposed to sell? How are you really supposed to make money? Because, aren't you supposed to be pre-selling your prospects? And, just a variety of different questions. Well, basically, I got a very simple philosophy, and that is a confused mind never buys. And what happens is every single action in your marketing that you take should be for a specific result. So you should take one action for a specific result. And what I mean by that, I mean, if you're out there creating a sales page, let the sales page do what it's designed to do, which is convert, to sell the prospect. Don't create an email to basically sell them on why they should go read another long sales page. You're going to be losing a lot of people that way. Well, you should Also, for affiliate offers and doing different things, you'll actually wind up making a lot more money if you do, yes, pre-sell your prospects. But I don't think that email is the way that you should do so, because a lot of people think about the mindset of the average email user. They're using emails to catch up on what's happening either with their friends, with business, with work. A lot of them are busy. A lot of them don't have the time to read long emails. And again, if you sit there and continually blast long emails that are nothing but sales offers, you're going to be getting a lot of unsubscribes and a lot of people just flat out annoying or ignoring your emails. So you just want to keep them very short, precise. That gives basically a good reason to click to go to the next step. Should you offer a pre-sale, or should you be pre-selling an affiliate offer? Yes, but not through your emails. Just follow these basically these techniques, then lead them to maybe your pre-sale page. You either create like a blog page or a sample land or a simple landing page where you can have maybe a video just talking about the product and pre-selling them a little bit more. Or you can not necessarily even have a video. You can just have a couple of copy, or let that be the long buffer, as you want to call it, the pre-sales page. But the emails should only be for the sake of updating your visitors, basically creating and building a relationship with them, and just really getting straight to the point and giving them something of benefit and value. So what you're going to want to do too is, even whenever you give away free content, free training, free different different offers, don't give them away. Don't give a specific or direct download links within your email. What you want to do, you need to start training your visitor and your subscriber to click. You need to get them to click, because bottom line, you don't make money off of emails. You don't make money sending out emails. You make money getting the people the heck off your emails and onto your offer. So even whenever you're giving out free content, that's the best time to train your subscriber to click. What you're going to do is basically create either a blog post or even a separate website or a membership page or something where you can basically, again, say, hey, I was just about to step out to have dinner with my wifey. I just wanted to give you this quick free report. Here's the link. Enjoy. Be back later tonight. So what you're going to do is, even on your free content, you're not giving away within the body of the email itself. Why? Because you're teaching the people to click. People are going to start to subconsciously, every time that they see your emails, they're going to click, open them, and then automatically know if they want whatever's of value, they're going to have to click a link. And that's what's going to set yourself apart from all the other people online, is that you're going to start teaching people how to click and go through to the offer. So even on your free content, this is the best training ground for you, because again, if you're giving away free information, that's good, but make them work for it. Make them do something for it, and that is to click a link. You need to train them on how to click a link. So that's kind of why we do what we do. That's the reason why we don't do long emails. That's the reason why we keep it short, to the point, keep it very beneficial, keep it very of high value, and basically you try to personalize it as much as possible. That's the reason why the Email Demon method works so well. Is because it's just no BS, no hype, straight into the point, and people respect that. So that's it for this video. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and go on to the next one. Okay, I want to share with you really quick, basically the highest converting email that I've ever personally used, where I got upwards to an 83% conversion rate off of the new Email Demon method. And I basically used the strategies and everything that I've been teaching you thus far, and whenever I started promoting the Email Demon method, and then just to prove that, hey, this, isn't just a lot of theory. This is actually what I'm using to make money with the very system that I created. So basically, again, it's very short, very to the point, and it builds curiosity. Basically, here it is, the email you've been waiting for, and that's again, it's to build that curiosity or excitement, where it's going to cause people to ask, well, what email is this? So it causes them to click on the link, goes to where it says, I'm going to come right out and say that this product is unfair. Okay, that's a little bit of drama. People are curious. They get very curious whenever it comes down to drama. It's going to raise some sensors. They're going to be asking, okay, what is this all about? It's just the natural tendency of human beings. I mean, that's the reason why reality shows and MTV and, soap operas, they're so big, because it adds drama. What is unfair? They want to know more. This got them curious. I resisted buying it at first because I thought it was too good to be true. And then that's again putting yourself into the person's shoes, because that's ultimately what your customer, your subscriber is going to be thinking. That's what everybody thinks whenever they see a new product, is that, okay, this is too good to be true. So you're letting them know that, hey, this happened to me too. I got the skeptical triggers fired off. I mean, this was a little bit too good to be true. That's what I was thinking, but I kind of resisted it at first, but I went ahead and bought. So this is subconsciously putting the idea that, okay, even though you might feel like this is too good to be true, it's still okay to buy. Then basically you kind of give a benefit. Some people using it have been able to literally quadruple their income with it. That's a very strong benefit. You're still not revealing exactly what you're talking about, so it's still building that curiosity. And then you're basically bringing it all home. You're making it personal, where it says, I know because that happened to me. I was the person that quadrupled my income. This isn't really coming from just, some random claim. This is a very personal testimonial that I'm giving. This is what happened to me. I know this. I resisted buying it because I thought it was too good to be true. Now look at the results that I'm experiencing. Then they're starting to think, okay, what is this? What are they talking about? And so that's whenever you ask, you get inside their mind. What am I talking about? And then, then you just give a link. This one is emaildemon.com. Then, just kind of for fun, kind of be afraid to play off the whole email demon thing. But then you're just going to put regards within your name. So again, it's a very subconscious techniques that you're using to really, kind of put yourself in the shoes or even in the mindsets of your subscribers. What are they thinking? What would they think? Whenever you write a phrase, are they, what would be an objection they would have, and then answer it right afterwards. It says, I'm going to come out right now and say that this product is unfair. That adds a curiosity, but I resisted buying it at first because I thought it was too good to be true. That is a very strong line that you can use on almost any of your emails, because that's what people think. And then all of a sudden you're going to give a benefit, but it's not just anybody giving a benefit. It's a very strong personal testimonial coming from you, your friend. That's the reason why you want to focus on building relationships, because then it comes, hey, these people are getting a suggestion or a piece of advice from a friend versus just somebody trying to sell something to them. That's the reason why you build relationships. But that's pretty much it for the email demon method. Go ahead and just use these techniques. You practice them, use them, just continue to tweak and test. But if you use these techniques, I guarantee you're going to be seeing a lot of results, and your conversions are going to skyrocket.